action. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
Larry, we are just off of Centennial Olympic Park Drive at the home of the Falcons since 1992. It's the Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. Defense showing blitz. On 1st and 10, Brissett going underneath to Blunt. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and LeGarrette Blunt, the featured back.
The big knock on him coming out of college was his lack of speed. But it's definitely not his lack of power. He runs right through opposing tacklers and sets things up big for his offense.
6 yards to go here on 2nd down. Off play action to Blunt. Brissett. He's going to let this one go deep. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked him.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets. But oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman, 67 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Patriots again on offense, the Super Bowl champions. And, boy, they have been able to do it a lot of times, Charles, with unsung heroes, haven't they? Look at the names that led them through the playoffs. Hogan, White, Lewis, guys you just wouldn't think of.
Yeah, Deion Lewis, a 5th-round pick, 3 touchdowns against Houston in the divisional round. Chris Hogan, undrafted. He ends up having 180 yards in receptions, including 5 plays of 20 yards or more against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And how about James White, a 4th-round pick out of Wisconsin? Think about who he played behind while he was at Wisconsin, and he turns out to be the unsung hero of the Super Bowl. Would have been the MVP if it wasn't for Tom Brady.
And you mentioned James White at Wisconsin. He was behind who? Melvin Gordon and Monte Ball, right?
That's correct.
And that is incomplete here. LeGarrette Blunt was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. The starting defense for the Falcons.
When you see Brooks Reed going after the quarterback and you see that hair trailing out from under his helmet, look out.
2nd down following the incompletion. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Blunt, the lone running back. To throw, Brissett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
On 3rd down, Brissett under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Deion Jones in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Here we go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Vic Beasley able to drop him for a loss of 4. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And that's the connection, Ryan to Jones, that this defense obviously has to key in on.
Certainly feels like they got the party started with that one, doesn't it? And when those two get in sync, it just scares the heck out of defenses because he can hit Julio Jones in a short zone, and he can take it the whole way.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Coleman now. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. 3rd and 2. Now Ryan drops it off for Coleman. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Okay, partners, New England comes out here to take the field on offense. This is such an interesting story, how they've been able to do it year after year after year. Guys talk about parity in the NFL. Well, New England has kind of transcended that parity, and they've done it with guys. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Desmond Trufant. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. A good run on 1st down, and now they contemplate a 2nd and goal situation. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Let's go!
2nd down, Brissett. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked up by the linebacker, Paul Warlow. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Mohamed Sanu, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. Well, that didn't take long. The turnover instantly almost turning into points.
And when that happens, a lot of teams have the mentality of let's strike right now. You've got them off balance after the turnover or the takeaway. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
They give them 15 more, and it's another first down.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old-school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college. With all the spread offenses, not very many pro style, where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
And LeGarrette Blount just does not go down easy. You know, from my experience as a defensive back, this was a difficult guy to try and tackle because of the force that he runs with, and he's not going to be daunted no matter it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter, Brandon.
Well, what shocks me about last year, 18 touchdowns. I mean, the yards were pretty good, 1161. But when I think of New England, I don't think of a running back getting 18 touchdowns.
Yeah, that to me, it was the combo that made the 2016 season for him. Most yards in his career, most touchdowns in his career by far. And he's the type of guy that, hey, you want to give it to me inside the 5? He doesn't believe anyone's going to stop him.
And he's such a talented tight end, just creates nightmarish tight matchups on the other side.
He's so good that when we say tight end, we're almost damning him with faint praise, aren't we? Because he can do it all. He's as good as any receiver in the NFL.
Well, that's the deal. He's a wide receiver, just in a bigger body.
Bigger body, a matchup nightmare, and who's going to cover him? When I sit in the film session, I just look at the coach and say, really? Really? You're going to yell at me? You go cover him.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right?
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the back goes into motion. And they're going to go soft on the corners. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on and it's second down.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
The left side completion to Jones. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and that'll bring up second down. Halfback sent in motion.
Let's go.
Second and 10 now, Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them. They run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
And incomplete here on third down. NFL teams last year a little under 50% on fourth down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. It's a pickup of 19, and it'll give the Falcons a first down. Here's Ryan to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Long in there to sack him for a loss of 6. On 2nd down, Ryan. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones from 19 yards away. And the Falcons will extend their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant.
Let's go!
On the bootleg, it's Brissett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Here we go! Grand 38!
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. It's a gain of 17 that time. And it'll be first down, New England. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it.
And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off.
That was too easy. In ranked 40000 by the time Madden 1.8 come out it'll be on the top 100, mark my words. LOL.
And lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Falcons going up against the Cowboys. With that, we'll send you out to Arlington, Texas. Here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Dallas Cowboys. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Partner, I know you call the play-by-play, but you know your ball. If I throw these numbers at you, all right, 6 yards shy of 2,000 of total yards from scrimmage for a rookie running back. What do you think?
Sounds like me in high school.
Sounds like you doing it,
no,
right?
It's really fascinating in what he was able to do. The thing for me, though, he did that as a rookie. Where do you go from here? I mean, can you keep going up from those numbers your sophomore campaign?
I think that you can. He's had examples of that preceding him in the NFL. Some guys who are in the Hall of Fame right now. Remember, he had 16 total touchdowns because it's not just his ability to run it. He can catch it out of the backfield as well. No one plays harder than this guy does, down in and down out. I think he's just going to keep getting better.
A glance back at 2016 for Dez Bryant. 50 receptions, under 800 yards, had 8 touchdowns. What do you make of the season that Dez had?
Well, remember, it started with Dez injured, so it took a little while for him to get started. I'm going to make a bold prediction for you. Would not shock me at all if he doubled his catch number next year and darn near doubled his receiving yardage total. Because if he's healthy all year long, they're going to want to take some pressure off of the run game themselves, and Dak Prescott in his second season should be that much more confident throwing it downfield. No matter how you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point arm strength is going to come into the conversation. I'm really impressed by what I saw on that throw on the out route.
On the sneak, it's Prescott. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. It's a kick, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Dak Prescott taking it in. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Well, I guess the opening drive touchdown wasn't enough. They wanted 2 instead of 1 on top of that.
Well, this team is obviously going for the crusher. All right, they don't want to mess around with just kicking the standard extra point and kind of letting you off the hook for giving up a touchdown. Now they want to really rub your face in it and say, guess what? We're going to be doing this all game long.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Tyrone Crawford. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Now Ryan on second down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And a man, as we look at the starters now, a man who really has earned us talking about him in the booth, Julio Jones.
He's a 1,000-yard receiver each and every year. So sleek, so wonderful. I call him Secretariat.
In motion right is Jones. To throw is Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. On second down, Prescott again. On the left side, he finds Beasley. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that's caught by Beasley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Now a play fake here on first down. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right? Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And as a defender, if you're going with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that. But to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. I have a feeling they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
They'll get 17 yards there. And the Cowboys are going to get a first down.
Let's go!
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
And this one caught by Beasley. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the red zone now, Prescott. This will be caught just inside the 10. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And again, it's Prescott. This will be caught at about the 6. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio. Come on. That's it.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jason Witten, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
In motion left goes Jones. Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. From midfield now, here's Ryan. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On 2nd down, Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. It's 3rd down, 6 yards to go for the offense. On 3rd down, Ryan. Finding Gabriel complete. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. And the back goes into motion. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. It's an 8-yard pickup, and just like that, it's 3rd down. 3rd and 2, now Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that fourth down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Now Ryan. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
Again, Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Justin Hardy from 4 yards out. And the Falcons cut into that lead. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here with that score.
I like that, right? I think they've left base camp now, okay? So they've started.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Boy, still a half-plus to play, but it is a two-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field, and they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Paul Warlow in to make the tackle.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches. Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
And with that, it's 2-minute warning time here, the NFL on EA Sports. And they're definitely showing blitz here.
Let's go! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! Come on!
Now a play fake here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10.
Here we go!
They come up in an offset eye. On second down, Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Prescott. Got him in. It's complete. Williams. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Love the call by the offensive coordinator, recognizing the situation very well, calling for the play-action pass, and completing it.
Flex round! Flex round!
So the offense has it, 6-yard line, 1st and goal. Here's Elliott, and he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Come on, let's go. 190. 190.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Weatherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Jones will come now in motion right. After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to walk and got his man complete. And he's brought down after a good game. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Falcons are going to get a first. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Halfback sent in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to go up top again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Morris Claiborne. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. And now here come the Cowboys. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Let's go.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here comes the D swarming to the line. Final play of the half, Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. The play clock's running down. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And quickly they get to the line.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Sanu, the man in motion left. Third and 2. Now Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding 3rd and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Ryan. And he's got Sanu. It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Caught on the right side by Jones. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. They will run again with Coleman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't it? Steps away to his left. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Cowboys are able to recover. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the 2nd half. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Let's go.
Prescott on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Defense showing blitz. To throw is Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
On second down, Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Ryan. And that'll be incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. And the wide out in motion. Second and 10. It's Ryan again. The left side completion to Jones. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd and 1, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practice.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. Coleman. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Now it's Lucky Whitehead on the return. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. A second down throw for Prescott. Going right side, he has Witten. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And they're going to speed things up here. first down carry by Elliott. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Shift together here from the D-line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Prescott on the left side, he finds Beasley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Prescott now on second down. Completes it to Jason Witten. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And that's caught by Beasley. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. And quickly, they get to the line. A first down throw for Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end. Take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Now the backup, Darren McFadden. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. And now they're in the hurry up. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And now for the offense. This is play number 11 here on this drive. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. They come out here in the eye. On the sneak, it's Prescott. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
For those vertically challenged quarterbacks, here's a time where they will tell you it's an advantage to be a little bit on the smaller side. Able to duck in behind their offensive line and stick the ball across the imaginary yellow line for a first down.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll be taken down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Second down following the run. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Again, it's Elliott. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete.
Defending an out route is awfully difficult because the best receivers try and sell an inside move before they break to the out, and you have to respect that as a defensive guy, because if you let them, what they say, cross your face or get across you in the middle of the field, usually you're beating on a route, and that's an easier throw for the quarterback. So you ordinarily take a step over to make sure you seal that off. In this case, he was able to not only do that, but react back to the sideline and bat the ball down.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons are close to finishing off this football game. Atlanta now coming out.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be 2 quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Ryan's Falcons. With that, let's send you to Atlanta now, where Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis are on the call.
Thank you, Larry. From the home of the Falcons since 1992, there's a look inside the Georgia Dome, just on the outskirts of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Atlanta Falcons. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Atlanta. That's fielded in the end zone. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Now Ryan on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But it falls incomplete, and it's second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lawrence Timmons. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. And the D looking like they may blitz. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And it's complete to Ladarius Green. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Now I have to admit, partner, that I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the offensive team, the sideline is their friend. Usually it's not their friend.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a guy in college. You know what he used to name the sideline? Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
Offensive starters time. Electric is certainly a word that comes to mind when you talk about Le'Veon Bell.
Love the way that he reshaped his body coming out of college. A bigger, thicker runner while he was at Michigan State. Lost weight, became more of a whippet in the NFL. And now no one can tackle the guy, whether he's running it or catching it.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Third and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it and don't catch the ball.
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. They'll run it with Bell. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. They go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. 3rd down now following the completed pass. In motion right is Jones. Ryan He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And a lack of confidence in the punter here, maybe. Keeping the
Hey.
offense on the field to try to go for it on 4th. Sanu, the man in motion left. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Ryan. It's caught. Jones. 11 yards for number 11.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy. Who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
Ryan. And no escaping this
Okay,
time
bye.
as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. James Harrison in to drop him behind the line, and that's a loss of a yard.
In out.
Jones will come now in motion right. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Under pressure, they got him again. Lawrence Timmons in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. They'll come out in the pistol. Third and long. It's Ryan. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
And it's not the punting unit. It's the offense that will stay on the field and try to pick up the 1st down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Now a play fake here on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
Here's Roethlisberger. And he's got his tight end. It's Green for the Steeler touchdown. Ladarius Green, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken a 1st quarter lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So out come the Falcons now. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there. Ryan to Jones. 52 yards. Long passes are fun to watch, especially when Matt Ryan is tossing the rock.
He finds his target, and boy, does he hone in on it. Excellent, excellent delivery with pinpoint accuracy.
This is Coleman. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Ryan to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And he motions the wide receiver. On 3rd down, Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a 1st down.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. To throw is Ryan. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down. Second down now after the incompletion. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Ryan keeps, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fairly short kick taken at the 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop the jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Yeah, the defense definitely showing blitz here. They'll go again with Bell. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
No matter what play call you have on, you're always conscious of edge pressure disrupting you. And it doesn't matter whether it's a pass or a run. And in this case, it was a draw, and the edge pressure came in and destroyed the play.
They come up in an offset eye. Now Ben on third and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the offense stays on the field, and they're going to try to go for this thing on 4th down. Here we go on. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so. How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on 1st down.
That gave them a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on 1st down.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. This is brought in by Hardy. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. This will be caught at about the 5. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Here's Bryant for the extra point. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And the 2-minute warning lurking. This will probably be the last play before we hit it.
Yeah, they want to get themselves in position to score in this last shot before the clock hits.
Brown, the lone receiver, left. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Oh, and he'll just get rid. And this is taken in at the 5. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal.
But he took a shot downfield towards the end zone, and he came up with a big-time catch, but he was tackled a little bit short of the goal line. Now the defensive guys, they got to pick their heads up and try and hold him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He
Putting in that work
back to the 5-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun on third down, Ryan. Finding Gabriel, complete. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
It'll go as a gain of 10 there, and it'll be first down Atlanta.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
Jones now in motion left. Ryan connects with Sanu right side. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Letting one go deep for the... And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 28 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Yeah, after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
My bad message won't showing up.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll take this one only up to about the 21. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. See if they stay on the ground for second down. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Pressure up the middle, and down he goes. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete. The 20. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? And after that touchdown, we are just a PAT away from a tie game. And I know everyone's going to look at it and go, guess what? Tie game, all even, They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage, and you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence.
There goes Marcus Wheaton. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Marcus Wheaton, 40 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And he'll bang that one through. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 54 yards.
Not the tallest receiver on the field, but he just shouted to admit that the little guy can't go downfield and make a big-time catch on a deep pass because sometimes they'll just out-scrap you for the football.
In motion right is Jones. They go play action here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you don't want to pin this all on the quarterback, even when the pressure's coming. Not easy for them, but that's just something you can't do is take that sack in the end zone.
No, you can't. But for all defensive line coaches, they're celebrating everywhere. Because what do they tell us in our meetings? It's all about the get-off, beating the offensive line at the snap of the football.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Ryan. And this is Gabriel on the catch. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Sanu, the man in motion left. On third down, Ryan. Buying time to his left. Finding Gabriel complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And when he started rolling left there as a right-handed quarterback, I thought, boy, this third down play is going nowhere. But credit to him, able to pick up the first.
And all you righties who are watching the game at home, get out of your chair, get off the couch, move to your left, and then
touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Desmond Trufant there making the tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle here to Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they're going to speed things up here.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going. But
and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Antonio Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. And it's up and good. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Shift together here from the D-line. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now Ryan on 2nd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. He won't go down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. He's having a nice game through the air. His decision-making's been really good. Solid there again. Just seeing nothing downfield goes underneath. Nice game.
How about the patience? Because when you're having a big game through the air, you're looking for those chunk plays.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. James Harrison in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. On 2nd down, here's Ryan. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 6 yards is
Yo, have you played against JAKA the game yet?
From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. And he's got Sanu. first down. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. First and goal from the one as they look to... And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman taking it in from a yard out. And the Falcons have taken the lead here in the fourth. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
And he'll get into the end zone, so that pushes the lead up to 4. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the 2, or I should say third and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because
he say he is the best in Madden 17.
Let your linemen surge and fire out.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And they're going to bring him down. Back across midfield at the 45. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage. And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Or lights out.
Or exactly right. Turn them out. That play's over.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. They go play action here on first down. Brought in by Coates. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. Again, it's Roethlisberger to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. They come up in an offset eye. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And tough starting field position here.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They come out here in the eye. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And to give this time to the tailback. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to an Atlanta first down.
I've yet to meet a wide receiver who likes to block more than catching the football, but the best ones understand that that's how they'll actually get more passes thrown to them, that they help in the run game. And anytime you get a run of that yardage, that means the wide receivers did help. They get down to what a lot of people call the second level, the linebackers, or the third level where the defensive backs are, and they get out in front and put their bodies out there and create more space for their runners to gain the yardage.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And an alley to run. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offense.
Does he still play? Be right back. Yup. Almost a 2-hour stream. What is going on? There hasn't been much chat. He said he will be right back. In back. All Madden night. Trying to get ready for 1-8.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today, and there's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's Ryan's Falcons going up against Carr's Raiders. With that, we'll get you out to Oakland, so we'll hand it over to our colleagues.
Fin'll reach rank 10000 tonight. I'm on a 4-game winning streak.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's Rodgers' Packers going up against Ryan's Falcons. With that, let's get you over to the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. You are looking live at the Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. The veteran Matt Bryant set to rock and roll, and we are underway from Atlanta. And this kick goes out of bounds, and that's obviously why the flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
Yeah, and if the kicker thinks he's lonesome, he's really lonesome after a play like this.
Yeah, he better hope that he's lonesome because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
Rodgers now on first down. And his first look is incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And now it's second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
319.
On first down, Rodgers. And he completes it to Jordy Nelson. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Courtney Upshaw, the linebacker, brings him down. And here now the defensive starters for Atlanta.
Robert Alford is another corner who has a lot of versatility. He can go out and cover the tallest wide receivers and work inside against the shifty slot receivers.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Second down following the run. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And Cook has it left side. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
That one was was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone, because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson. The Packers have taken the early lead.
Could not have scripted it any better, and many offenses do script their opening possession on offense. They followed that one perfectly. Took the ball right downfield and scored, giving energy not just to the offensive unit, but to their team overall.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Jones will come now in motion right. Here's Ryan to throw. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. A glance at the starting unit. Julio Jones, a threat on the outside, of course.
Combines great athleticism, incredible speed, and a whole lot of toughness to be one of the better receivers in the NFL.
2nd down following the incompletion. In motion right is Jones. Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. That one goes for 24 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Got some breathing room. He juked him. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Falcons. Tevin Coleman, 51 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. On 1st down, Rodgers. Caught by Nelson left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Jordy Nelson with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Packers have taken the lead. That's a heck of a start to this one for him here in the first quarter.
2 receiving touchdowns, just getting the game underway, essentially. I mean, there's a long way to go. If I'm on defense, I've got to figure out how to slow this guy down, because when one guy shreds your team, that's demoralizing. Make him spread it around at least. But right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard, because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
They get 25 yards out of that one. And it'll give the Falcons a first down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll be first down Atlanta. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, Ryan. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. 3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. Caught out left side by Robinson. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Oh, design run for their wideout. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Mike Daniels makes the tackle. Now it's Ryan.
I think in normal situations, most play callers would probably shelve that play in this situation. But down in the red zone, got a little something extra to play with. I like the way that he took a shot and went after it.
Now it's Ryan. He can't bring him down.
The weight room dug
it down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Ryan surveying the field. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2.
Well, this defensive unit certainly picked a great time to make a stand. Back-to-back sacks, starting with 1st and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Julio Jones. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. To throw forward is Ryan. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right, to be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
A gain of 3, second down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Fresh set of downs here. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. And some space here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
And that's how you run the football and run it successfully. Big-time chunk of yardage picked up, but why? Offensive linemen won at the point of attack. Their leverage way better than the defenders. The low man wins when you're getting underneath and trying to move people. And that's exactly what happened on that play. The offensive line moved the defensive front, created space, and the end result, a fantastic run.
Going underneath, it's Coleman. And down inside the 15 he goes. A minute 57 to go in this first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And again here, we'll see the Wildcat. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now 2nd down. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. After the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a first down here on 3rd down. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And quickly they get to the line.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And again, it's Rodgers. And Cook has it left side. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rodgers now on first. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Deion Jones coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it. He's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this one is right down Broadway. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a field goal here. They're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They'll come out in the pistol. This time Ryan will throw. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Yet again, here's a Wildcat look.
Let's go. 1-90.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Caught left side by Cobb. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
2 yards to go here on 3rd down. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he finds Cook. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Rodgers throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And again, it's Rodgers. This will be caught at the 2. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordy Nelson from 19 yards away. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. Shift together here from the D-line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to float this one deep right side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply, if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. When we see another great performance like this out of Aaron Rodgers, you have to chuckle thinking that his only FBS offer was a walk-on at Illinois.
And now he's the pride of Butte Junior College, of course at Cal. And I remember watching him play at Cal, and he would run 7-on-7 drills. Angry if the ball ever hit the ground, and it didn't do it very often.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. They come out here in the I. Now a play fake here on first down. Rolling to his right.
Nice hay.
This will be caught at about the 5. 1 yard is the gain there. It'll bring up 2nd down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate.
So stuff for no gain on 2nd down.
Hope you win.
Pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
That's a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd and goal, but good job defensively to get there and jar it loose.
Agreed. That was really, really nicely done because there's no pass interference on the play. Timing excellent to get in there and knock it away. A win for the defense, and it brings up 4th down.
La 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 la.
A big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. This will be caught by Nelson for a Packer touchdown. Jordy Nelson.
A cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate.
Add on to their lead.
4th and goal, and they found a way to throw it in the end zone for a touchdown.
And these defenses, they just like 3 downs, get off the field. But here they had to go 4, couldn't get it done.
A lot of the time, you're looking up and saying, okay, if I hold them for 3, at worst, I give up a field goal attempt. When they go for it, sometimes it really affects the defense because maybe you're not mentally prepared to go that 4th down.
And here now come the Falcons. And last time,
cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate. A cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate.
What they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Okay, we get it.
Call that an explosive play or a chunk play, the one that they got on the previous one. They tried to go back and get another one, didn't they?
They did, but unsuccessful on that second attempt. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate. A cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate.
Second and 10 now.
Cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate.
Pressure, Ryan goes down.
A cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate. Cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate. A cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate.
And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack. It's 3rd down. Sanu, the man in motion left. Play clock winding down. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate. Cup of coffee and a donut for the Massachusetts moderate. La 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 la.
Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Sorry.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Oh, there's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less. Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can hunker down and get it done.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Is anyone here?
So they pick up the 1st down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pat.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Defense showing blitz. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brandon, now we find out what their definition of commitment is. They've run it on the first 2 plays. Do they come back and do it again? They're that much closer to getting into the end zone.
Yeah, inching closer and really knocking on the door now. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. On the sneak, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Rodgers taking it in, and the Packers add 6 to their lead. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line, lower than the defensive front.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And the back goes into motion. Now Ryan on 1st down. Finding time. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I can't help it. Every time I see an empty backfield, I almost revert to college football. Because that's an immediate alert for a quarterback draw. We don't see it as much in the NFL, and he stayed in the pocket and threw one incomplete. But I think if you got a guy with wheels, it can be a really nice play because a lot of defenses, when they see empty, they come with pressure.
And without that protection, he took a hit there, went down to the ground.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it, an in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Ryan, and he's got his man in stride, complete. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. In motion right is Jones. Now it's Ryan. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that one fell incomplete after being tipped in the air. But I have to tell you, I had a bad flashback of going to head to the stadium stairs in practice. Because what we were always taught, any ball like that, if it's not spiked towards the ground and you actually tip it up, then that's an error on your part. Because now you've given hope to the offense. Maybe help create a big play for them instead of going up and either intercepting it or knocking it down. I ran minis.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Clay Matthews able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And an aggressive play call here. It looks like the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And a great spot to start this drive.
Hey, what console?
They'll run it now out of the gun. The Falcons going to use another timeout. That'll be their 2nd, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long.
319!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. in the red zone this time. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
Fucked my winning streak.
So that'll just about do it for Charles.